In the 1940s, Albert Einstein said that if bees were to disappear, humanity would face extinction. While it may be challenging to immediately accept this idea, the words of a prominent scholar are worth considering. The decline in the bee population has been well documented, with reports of bees disappearing every year. In the early 1990s, even factory workers began to notice a decline in bee populations, particularly during the winter months. The situation has worsened over time, and to date, around 4,000 bee species have gone extinct, with the term colony collapse disorder being coined in 2006. Bees had been steadily decreasing each year, and in recent years, in 2022, an enormous number of bees vanished. Last year, many bees supposed to wake from hibernation abandoned their hives and disappeared. According to the Korean Beekeeping Association, as of this year, 39,517 beehives from 4,173 farms across the country in Korea have lost their bees. With an average of 15,000 to 20,000 bees per hive, this amounts to the disappearance of 6 to 7 billion bees. Experts predict that in a century, bees may go extinct, and this could have a significant impact on the planet. Hello, everyone. This video is about the story of bees, and it explores the potential consequences of bee extinction beyond the loss of honey. It's well known that bees play a crucial role in pollinating plants and agriculture, but if you're not involved in agriculture, you might not fully grasp their significance. Today, there are over 100 crops worldwide, accounting for 90% of the food consumed by humans. This includes bananas, apples, avocados, grapes, peaches, watermelons, and more. Moreover, 71% of these crops heavily rely on bee pollination, making bees vital for producing more than 60% of the foods we consume. While other pollinators exist, their contributions don't compare to bees in terms of the percentage of crops they support. If bees were to disappear, at least half of the groceries on supermarket shelves would vanish, and feeding the global population of approximately 7 billion people would become much more challenging. We might even forget what coffee tastes like, as coffee plants rely on bee pollination for their beans. In a grim scenario, coffee prices and supply could fluctuate dramatically. Today, around 100,000 people work in the coffee industry, and all of them could lose their jobs. Countries dependent on the coffee industry would face economic collapse. South America would be particularly affected. Dairy products would also disappear. Have you ever thought about what cows eat? Cows don't just eat grass, they depend on certain plants, known as bee forage, which only bees can pollinate. Sheep and goats also rely on these plants. So without bees, not only vegetables and fruits, but also meat and dairy products would become scarce. Meat production would be impacted as well. Livestock requires grains, rice, and oilseeds as part of their diet. These crops, in turn, depend on bee pollination. Without bees, livestock wouldn't grow well. Their reproduction would suffer, and the quality of meat would decrease. Nuts like almonds and cashews also require bees for pollination. The world's largest almond seller, with an 80% market share, acknowledges the importance of bee pollination for almonds. In Africa, the economy thrives on unique fruits and vegetables, all of which require bee pollination. Bees contribute $15 billion annually, and when combined with other pollinators, that number reaches $30 billion. If these valuable bees were to disappear, the global economy and international trade would be thrown into chaos, leading to numerous crises worldwide. Fortunately, there are ways to mitigate this loss. Drone technology is being developed to replace bees in pollination tasks, and many countries recommend minimizing the use of pesticides harmful to bees. Additionally, experts are researching ways to combat the diseases affecting bee populations. While it may not immediately lead to human extinction, the rise in food prices would make life more challenging. During the annual Earthwatch conference, experts voted to declare bees as important as fungi, plankton, and bats. It's a heartbreaking story, but the primary cause of the declining bee population is human interference due to the development of civilization. That's the end of today's video. Thank you for watching.